So the first thing I want to discuss today is not hockey. It is television. And it is Netflix. So Netflix has decided to help resurrect one of my favorite shows from when I was a kid. Mystery Science Theater 3000 is not for everybody. Because every episode's a movie. It's going to throw people off. Because you're used to your half hour or an hour. What, I got to spend an hour and a half watching an episode? What the hell? But that's why when they bring out a DVD that has 3 episodes on it, the DVD costs about $40. So, you know, they tend to be expensive because you're getting what you pay for. You're getting 3 movies. I was hesitant about the return. I was hesitant, and the first episode was exciting to watch in that it's back. Reptilicus is the first episode, and it's not great. It has its moments. It's usually stuff that you'll notice at the same time as the commentary is noticing. I didn't find the commentary got ahead of me a lot, but I mean, I've spent a lot of years watching B-movies and doing a lot of what they do in Mystery Science Theater. It is so much fun to watch bad movies and just make jokes all the way through them, because if you're missing the plot, good, there's no plot. So you're not missing anything. So Reptilicus was okay. Then I watched Cry Wilderness. Cry Wilderness right from the opening. Right from the opening, when the bots and Jonah yell, "Wilderness!" because they see Cry Wilderness. I was like, okay, this is better. And it was really kind of sort of fantastic. And now I just finished watching the 3rd episode, Time Travelers. And I have to say, this is on par with the original series. I'm not talking about Series 1, Series 2. We can all argue over which season's the best season. Hint, Mike episodes are the best episodes. But no offense to Joel, because Joel's fantastic at what he does as well. But I was always a Mike fan. So for me, Werewolf is one of my favorites. Space Mutiny is absolutely top-notch, one of the greatest ever. And what's nice is, so Netflix in the States has had MST3K on there forever. But MST3K has been unavailable on Canadian Netflix. And it's been one of the very few reasons I've thought about cheating and pretending I'm in the States so I get the American Netflix. I've never done it. I just, I don't care enough to do it. It's not a legal thing or, I don't want to break terms of service. It's just I don't care. So, Mystery Science Theater 3000, I think, in terms of my all-time favorite shows, it is up there with Twin Peaks, which is also coming back. And, of course, Orphan Black, which final season's coming up, Doctor Who, they're running Series 10 now. There's a lot of my stuff that's on television. I'm very happy about it. If you never watched Mystery Science Theater 3000, it's simple. It is that a guy's trapped by evil overlords who just trap him in the satellite of love, and he's forced to watch bad movies. That's it. And the interplay, I have to say, Felicia Day and Patton Oswalt are fantastic. I've never had a crush on Felicia Day. I've always thought she's cute, she's okay. No, flat, full on, absolutely. She's fantastic as the Mad in this. Yeah, amazing. And because I had my reservations, I was like, Pearl was fantastic, and Dr. Forrester was the greatest ever. I wouldn't put Felicia Day in the Forrester category, but she's to me she's the equivalent of Pearl. And when there's a cameo during the 2nd episode of Pearl, Brain Guy, and Bobo, that is just awesome. That is flat out fantastic. So what they do is they very nicely have fan service for the old farts like me, and they make the show accessible. So if you're young and you didn't watch the original, you don't need to. You don't need to have seen anything of Mystery Science Theater 3000 to get the new episodes. They set it up right off the bat, and it's just fantastic. I intend to watch the entire series. I'll probably power through it in the next couple of weeks, and that's despite the fact that every episode's an hour and a half. It is just, I like some of the things they've changed. I like that Tom Servo now flies around. I like that Gypsy is more freeform, and she's not just relegated to one role, and she can actually show up anywhere in the show. I like it quite a bit. The jokes are spot on. They managed to have the callbacks to the old episodes, which I appreciate, but are still funny for new people. So, for the people who helped with the Kickstarter to get this show up and going again, and the Kickstarter was, I think, for $250,000, and they ended up earning millions on the Kickstarter. For those people, this show is everything they could ever have asked for. I can't imagine people giving it bad reviews, unless they're people who, it has to be Joel, or it has to be Mike, or it's not Mystery Science Theater. Jonah's very funny. I had my reservations off the start, but Jonah's very funny. He does a very good job, and I'm very impressed. So watch it if you haven't. If it's not in your Netflix queue, put it there. Get it there. Watch it. I don't often recommend shows. You can look through this channel and say, oh, look, he doesn't upload a lot. And when he does, it's usually Doctor Who. This show is special, and it's awesome. And the other thing they've done for those of us in Canada is they've rated it wrong. They've added 20 classic episodes as well. And I started, but didn't finish with Yvonne. I started Manos Hands of Fate, but she was half asleep. She didn't have her glasses on, so I'm going to make her watch it. Manos Hands of Fate. It's the first episode in the classic Mystery Science Theater 3000, and if you make it through Manos Hands of Fate, you feel like you've made it through a storm, through something horrible. You've lived beyond the grave. You just feel like something horrible happened to you, and you're better for having survived it. That is Manos Hands of Fate. So watch it. If you're in Canada, go watch all of them. There's 20 classics that are in the menu, and I believe there's 14 new episodes. There's 12 or 14 new episodes, and there's going to be a lot of seasons because they earned a lot of money. They got a lot of attention. Netflix is helping to sponsor them. This is how it should work. We tell the creators what we want. The creators say fine. They ask for money. We go, hey, we'll fund that. When we fund it, the big corporations say, hey, there's a lot of people who want to watch this. I really hope this is how cult TV works from here. It's obviously not going to replace network TV, but cult TV, if it works this way, fantastic. Good job. Good on everybody who helped to bring the show back. And this is the kind of TV that I want to see more of. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Hit like and subscribe if you're just browsing your way through. And I will be back with more video goodness soon.